Peace, peace, 1-2, what up y'all, D-Prime215 here. I know it's been a little while since I did a video of me in front of the camera talking about wrestling, but nonetheless, here I am once again. So for New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Wrestle Kingdom 14 main event of the second night, so the main event, the biggest match of the 2 days, New Japan Pro Wrestling, according to a poll, which is what they put out, they're deciding to go with a double champion match, the first of its kind in New Japan. The IWGP Heavyweight Champion versus the IWGP Intercontinental Champion in a winner-takes-all match. I will do my prediction on who I expect to win in a separate video. However, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to give my thoughts on what I think of that stipulation and everything, right? So I think it's great on paper. The issue is that, I mean, everything is finite, but you're looking at this, it's like, it's never been done before. So it's going to be history regardless, right? So going into that, like, whatever happens, whoever wins, they're making history right there. The first person to hold both the heavyweight championship and the Intercontinental Championship simultaneously in New Japan. The thing is, however, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have the New Japan Cup in March, right? So the person wins in February at New Beginning, which is, the person wins in January at Wrestle Kingdom 14. Then in February, the first defense is at New Beginning, which is typically the heavyweight championship, right? And then in March, you have the New Japan Cup. Whoever wins the New Japan Cup can challenge for either the Intercontinental Championship or the heavyweight championship. Typically, whoever wins the New Japan Cup tends to challenge for the heavyweight championship because that's the bigger championship, the bigger prize, so to speak. It's the main championship of the company. So it will be interesting to see like who wins and like what decision they decide to go with, because they might challenge for the Intercontinental Championship, assuming that the person still has both belts by that time. Hopefully they do. But it's going to be interesting. I think by Dominion, at least one of the belts will be lost. I don't think the person's going to do 2 defenses in one night like Seth Rollins did a few years back when he was in WWE with the WWE Championship and the United States Championship. I don't think this person's going to do a double 2 defenses in the same night. So I'm expecting for the person to lose one, if not both belts by Dominion. I think it's an interesting concept. A bit of an aside, I was watching Will Ospreay's speech that he did, his speech or his talk he was given, his a piece of his mind, if you will, at the Power Struggle press conference, and he made some good points. I think, like, in my own opinion, I feel like, well, Ospreay and Hiromu Takahashi should main event the second night of Wrestle Kingdom 14. That's another conversation for another day. I may or may not do a video on that per se, but yeah, man. So that's what I think. I feel like as far as like the main event of the second night, double champion, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be history making regardless of what happens, but nonetheless, I expect for the person to lose both belts by Dominion. It seems like it's not going to be long term. It just seems like it's something for the moment, so to speak. It's going to be history making nonetheless, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be any real type of long-term booking for whoever wins both belts. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think New Japan is moving in the right direction? Do you think this is asinine? Do you or are you just indifferent to this? Let me know what you think in the comments, and make sure you subscribe to me, your man at D-Prime215. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.